I want to have a little talk about builds in the Division 2 because I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers still putting out videos for different builds on the game, and obviously they're the content creator, you're the viewer, so everyone's going to do what they want to do, but at this stage I'd like to share my opinion without being a whingy little bitch, and that I think builds really are pointless at this stage of the game. Maybe when the PTS releases on Monday, it might be good for creators to give some tips on how to maybe go about making a skill build or something, because there's a high chance that explosive skill builds are going to become the new meta. From what they spoke about on the latest state of the game, it seems as though they're going to be stupidly overpowered. The reason I think builds are pointless is because there's nothing new in terms of talents, guns or anything like that at the minute, and a lot of other stuff comes into it as well. Someone might be using an MK17, you could hate it, or any of the guns for that matter. Someone could have a godly LMG build, but you could be an AR player and refuse to use LMGs. Alongside all of the obvious though, the build videos we've already seen are the only important ones because they'll show you stats to go for, like damage on your chest, gloves and backpack, patience on your knee pads, DTE on a mask, and there really isn't much diversity within that on this game. Nothing else is that important besides talents, and the meta changes with every single update. So you could have run Unstoppable Force a while back and it would have been amazing, but now a lot of the builds with that talent are going to be complete shit because they nerfed it, so just another build needs to be made. You watch a video that shows you that you can get 4 million DPS with a rifle. You're probably going to want that build because it seems really OP, but if you look at some of the gear people have, it's ridiculous. I've managed to get 15% weapon damage on my chest, and that chest I took it off is the only one I've ever seen personally with a stat that high. I don't think I've ever really seen above like 12 or 13% apart from that one. I think it goes up to like 18% or maybe a little bit higher, but you literally have more of a chance of shooting one bullet and killing 100 enemies with that one bullet than you do of finding a god roll stat. You have something along the lines of a 0.0045% chance of finding a god roll piece. And if you do find a piece of gear with 3 stats on it, one's amazing, you know you have one higher in your stats so you can recalibrate it to get the second stat higher, but your third stat is a complete waste and there's nothing you can do about it, so you're going to have to go out grinding again, and you'll more than likely have to recalibrate a stat because purple gear has a higher percentage, quite often due to the fact that it rolls with less attributes on it. My entire point is that no matter what a YouTuber shows you or what you see on a stream, your chances of getting a build similar to that are next to none. The best way by far to build on this game, and for what will be classed as the best build in the game, is your own build. What you put into a build is going to be the best. If they were to overhaul the build mechanics, then build videos would become relevant again, and it would be cool to try some for yourself, and as I said earlier, it might be good to do some skill builds when they release TU5, or even a good idea to get some PTS footage out there for some builds so players can be ready for TU5. But other than that, I would honestly just make your own build. Not only does it become frustrating because you're not dealing as much DPS as someone you've watched, but you're also going to have a much better time using your build because you put the full grind into it and it's unique. Yes, I'm even saying my old build videos are pretty pointless at the moment. Unless you're new to the game, then I would recommend watching a few different YouTube build videos to learn the ropes. Not just my videos, I'm not trying to shamelessly promote my videos. There is plenty of YouTubers out there with way better builds than I've ever had. But what I'm going to do to help you guys out is put a link to a spreadsheet in the description so that you can check through everything regarding brand sets, which pieces of gear can roll which attribute, and there's a lot more on there too. I'm also going to link the Division 2 map, which will show you locations of gun crates, gear crates, and loads of other cool stuff like that. There's even Easter eggs and things on there, so that you can figure out some cool loot runs to increase your chances of improving your build. Let me know your thoughts of builds and stuff in the comments. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.